What's up, everyone? Good morning. City Skylines project. So, update. We're trying to clear out this spot. We made some progress. Let's go, squad. We've cleared out this spot of pollution. This big, where all the solar farms are now. We're cleaning up the lake here. We've cleaned up this little lake, a swimming area, and we are trying to control our pollution around our waste sites. Got a little bit hectic before it's going to get a little bit better. Hook my mom TV up to my Wi-Fi. Shoot, like I'm having trouble. Let's see if it's the connection. Because it was moving a little slow. Oh my god, could be the connection. Could be just the weather fucking with the signal. Oh shit. Like, oh, maybe it's the Wi-Fi. Take that ass off my shit in a minute. And we plug back up to yours. Well, it's not that, it's not the issue. Plug back up to yours. Down here taking my juice. So I think my daughter's TV is plugged up to mine too. Everybody got smart TVs. I had one until my daughter broke hers on accident, and I had to give her mine. Then I just got me a gaming monitor. I was like, fuck it, I'll get a gaming monitor. I don't watch TV anyway. Game and I watch YouTube. Might watch other people game. Might watch people create a game. Or I just might watch a movie on YouTube. Let's see what they got. Let's check here. That's being empty. Those should be being filled. Once that's empty, we'll close that and then close those. This is the last one that needs to be empty. Minus this one, which should be empty now. Empty that. Went this way. Oh, we got another this way. We'll open that. Everything else should be empty. That's the incinerator too? Oh. That should be empty. That's empty. 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 Down here. 5%. Gotta empty that. We'll open up this one. Empty. We'll open up the incinerators. So this would be my control group right here. When this is full, then I'll empty out all the what you call it, I can. All the cemeteries that need to be empty. I do believe that once there is no one to claim the body, like that's my great 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 grand uncle mama. You know, got to clear out the space. Throw the remains in the incinerator, and whoops, they got paid them out. Right, nobody's there to claim it. Nobody knows you. 2 generations, maybe 3 generations after you die, depending on how young your generations start. Just another nameless body, like another cadaver. That's why you've never seen a full cemetery. In 100 years, it's safe to say 100 years, 150 in between burial. Burial to dig date. 150 years. Nobody's gonna care. If you're a tight family, your kids are dead, then your kids' kids are dead. Not unless you got a family plot. I hate to tell you, nobody's gonna give a shit. If y'all all not buried together, ain't nobody coming to visit you. Grieving is the son of a bitch. It takes a while. And by the time it takes, motherfuckers already like, it's a little late now. I haven't been there in so long. Get me? You get me. So right now, like I said, I'm just trying to clean up everything. So I deleted them. Oh yeah, I think I did. To show what I did. Because that was polluted. I removed the waste management things from here. Not what I could over here. And then I used water pumps that I took some water pumps and I connected it to these 3 right here. They weren't connected to nothing but these 3, maybe 4, to clear out the area here. And that's the same thing I'm doing here. These pumps here, along this side and this side, they're connected to one line. That's this line. And that line is connected to, again, just these 4 pumps. Nothing else is connected to them. In order to pump out the water from here and to push it that way so we can clear this out. Now I know more pipes out. In order to clear this out. It's like if you have what you call it? What you call them things? A flooded basement. Put the water pump in the flooded basement, and you put the other end down the sewer stream. That's the concept. Just it's a bigger body of water. We always getting water in. We should be always pushing water this way. So it keeps our containment basically in one spot while diluting it at the same time. So I'm surprised it took so long. Right now over here is our biggest pollution when it comes to garbage in here. But we got all these incinerators going, trying to get one at a time now, because at first I was trying to do multiple. One at a time to clear. I had too many landfills. This whole solar farm area was all landfill at one point. Massive pollution. Like, we don't need that many. And I got better at waste management. Now, anytime a landfill reach about 5%, we clear it out, open up the next one next to it. Why? We don't have to burn our incinerators all the time. One. And two, we need to check topsoil at the least. Can anything grow back on the land that the landfill is on? If so, that's a good thing. Let's say it can. Why not? We need to run chemical analysis and things like that. What is killing the soil? So we know not to use those products. Because we have to be able to reuse the land just in case. Same thing with my water system. Like this right here, it's supposed to be a valve. I had the idea of when I make my water system that there's always one or two, like we have a processing plant somewhere, like these sucks in the water. It doesn't do anything but like what this does. It sucks in the water and it takes it to the processing plant. Why? Because first we need to analyze the water quality. So I used to do that, and then I had some that it might connect to a building or two, but then it comes right back out through the processing plant. We need to see what our waste is processing to make sure we're cleaning our water properly before we dump it back out to the best of our ability. Close that. You got to keep those incinerators open right now until this is done. That's at 34%. Once those are all done, and we can get back on a good rotation. This is the last one where we can shut them off for a while. Only when one reaches 4%, 5%. Do we empty it out and turn on the incinerators. reducing air pollution greatly. Fire! Threat response team. Just because we got a lot of plants around here and incinerators. So we got a lot of fire departments around. Remember, kids, only you can prevent forest fires. Compared to the pollution I had, the pollution I have now is jack shit. Like this whole space where it's solar farms, all of that looked like that. This was a little bit higher, if you ask me. I think it was like up here. It's really reducing. And then this over here, this lake part, full of pollution. Water runoff, I don't know how to fix that right now. That's my biggest, like, I don't know what that was. That's my biggest, But, I'm getting shit done out there. This is a cemetery that's causing all this goddamn pollution. It's incinerated. That does not need to be there. Actually, I might take this solar farm. I'm not sure yet. No, we're not going to demolish it. Dismantle it and move it. Resources. That's wasteful. Destroy solar panels. Are you fucking nuts? Like, no, sir. Fucking your wife. What? Huh? Piece of shit. Quietly and discreetly, we need to empty out this cemetery. You heard the boss! Get rid of the stiffs! That was not quietly or discreetly. We're gonna use this area for a tourist spot. Boss, we have some protests going on. What are they protesting? Shutting down the cemetery. Get the body bags. They're a problem. They must be dealt with. You heard the boss? Get the machine guns. played a lot of GTA. I know that's how this shit goes. Sometimes you gotta clear the spot. Like, I watch Avatar of the indigenous people. America. Ah, shit. What is that? What's that? That transportation? It must be cargo train. Not your train. It's not local. I can tell you that. Or else we would have had it. I still have it unlocked. Shit. Hello? I'm back. Trying to sell me stuff. Hey, sir. Been with Xfinity? How about we get you something like a free line? I don't do coke. Like you will once you hear these deals. See how that cleared up because we don't have a lot of the incinerators running like over there or over here. Oh yeah, this side over here clearing up too. Let's go. I wasn't sure how to, I didn't know how to do that. Like, how the fuck am I gonna clear it up? Like, duh, stupid. Stupid. You're so stupid. Where we at? 8. Hey guys. High five. We'll lower it down to 5 for now. High five, everybody. We're doing great. We're making tremendous progress. We all deserve a pat on the back. You guys, when I raised taxes to 12%, you were skeptical. But, oh shit, we all band together. Like, if it's gonna make everything, if it's for the environment, we'll try it out. And when things look bleak like it would never go back, you guys stuck with me. Except for those that tried to protest, and we had to kill. I mean, that mysteriously vanished. I really appreciate it. Your cooperation and your belief in the system is what made it all happen, brought it all together. Although we're not out of the woods yet, we have got past that bear in the thick of it. So hey, boo-boo. Let's find us a nice picnic basket, and we shall feast today. Not with the price of food. Price of food went up like a son of a bitch. Look, food is not an infinite resource. We need to make sure we manage our resources properly. We can't have you guys biting into a burger and say it doesn't taste like lobster. Throw it away. So, our burgers will remain tasting like burgers. Our lobsters will taste like lobsters. But you should not go hungry. Remember, invest your money locally. Invest in programs. Invest in businesses. Invest in yourselves. So when shit get rough, you can stand there and say, I'm built for this shit. Instead of crying like a little bitch. Mayor out. That mayor real. He real with the shit. You might not need that cemetery. Actually, you're gonna need that cemetery. Guys might have just saved the cemetery. That has to stay. Road closed. Go back the other way. Road closed. Oh shit. Go back the other way. Oh, shit. God saved it. You don't belong. God saved the cemetery. What the hell? No, I'm not done This is for all the hard times we faced as a community, the triumphs and the perseverance of the people. Three to 9 today. Saturday, 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Fine. Then I think I pick up Wednesday. Thank you. I thought I had two of these. Oh shit. Gotta get up with a bunch of money. Ah shit. Sorry, I get hyperfixated. Once there's something I'm doing, can't stop, won't stop until it's done. That's why women like to use me for my manly. That guy's very thorough. Gotta make sure I stay on top of the trash. That guy's very thorough. I don't need to smoke. Smoke. Pop out the cigarette. Later. Thumbs up. Like, oh shit. That's good stuff. Because ladies only like to use me for my man meat. That's why I'm single. Like so. Can I get deep with you? Think you could get deep inside me? Ah. I could say the most profound shit. Like, cool beans, bro. Get naked. Sometimes I just feel like I'm never heard. If I ever heard, you don't even like her. It's just one of my curses. It's cursed to be a beast forever. Beast in the bed. I'm like, yeah, let's talk more head. Treat me like I'm some type of slut. I am not a slut. I am a human being. I like to be slutted out sometimes, but that's not the point. Treat me with some dignity and respect. Like, yeah, respect. You don't do this, motherfucker, or what? Got work to do. Ladies, such savages. Death by snooze. We don't want to hear none of that shit. Less talking, more sexy time. But madame, what about my feelings? Fuck your feelings, sir. With all due respect. That's what it's like. That is what it's like. So I'm like, I'll just be single a little bit. All of a sudden, I'm acting funny. Oh, because I asked to be treated with respect and dignity. Alright, shut up, bitch. Better than anyone. Not a piece of meat. I'm sure you're not, sweetie. You're a big boy. I'll be a big boy and take care of mine. Oh, I'm stupid. Then they expect me to shut up, be seen, not heard. Not to speak a word. Shaking my head. It sounds like a joke. But I shit you not. This is no joke. Just because I'm thorough at what I do. Get fixated. My job when I'm banging her to make sure she get hers. By any means. Almost any means. Not letting her touch my butt. I do the butt touching, man. I could be your expensive cum slut. You're not touching my butt. You're not bitch. You remember that, ladies. Ooh, I like that. So soft but strong. We out here tripping in finesse. Hey guys, the last mayor said, the mayor in the next city said that we're just fucking around. That was a fluke. We're lucky. Guys, we need a little bit more hands on deck. Show them we come together as a community. Need to raise the taxes again. We're gonna go all the way up to 12%. All hands on deck. Because we built like that. Let them know that you ride for your city. You die for your city. Bust five for your city. Like, God damn it, just when I started making some money. Actually, nope, nobody takes it. That's perfect. We out here tripping in finesse. That's a trap. There's a tourist trap. Parking lot. What you mean? It's not full. That's for residential parking. They towed my car. They towed my rental. It was clearly marked there. You didn't see that? If I saw that, you thought I would have parked there? Yes. Shut up. Wait, that's not right. I should be able to drive to work today, so I don't have to stress too much. I could exercise, do my ab crunches. It's Monday on my ab machine. Called the Abdominator 5000. It's not called that, but it would be cool if it was called that. Like, Mayor, we need answers. Where is all this tax money going? First of all, who the fuck are you to question me? Secondly, the first thing I'm going to do with this tax money is rub it in that rival mayor's face for saying that we couldn't come together again. I'm going to take a big wad of that shit and I'm going to do it for TikTok. And I'm going to throw a wad of it right in his face. Like, hey, pow! I'm going to make sure they make a nice smack for the camera. Smack him in the face with it and say, that's from the people. Of course, I'm going to have somebody pick that shit up. We're not giving away free money out there. Then, secondly, train systems. We need better rail systems. Actually, we got a lot of them. Then why don't have tracks? Don't make sense. We're not connected. Right, only our freight trains are connected. Rail systems. We're going to complete our rail systems. Any other questions? Just one more. Somebody smack this motherfucker. So, any more questions? That's what I thought. Mayor out. Like you heard about Cat, right? Nah, what about Cat? Heard Curiosity killed him. Don't ask too many questions around these parts. See all those bodies in the cemetery right there next to the amusement park? Rumor is that's where the protesters were buried. Then, the mayor's so gangster, he dedicated to all those protesters who tragically lost their life in a protesting accident. We all know it was no accident. Imagine that, getting killed for protesting a spot. And then they saved the spot. The motherfucker dedicate the spot to those that they killed. Good job, everybody! All of those are empty. We only running off of one now. Let's see how fast it fools to determine if we need to open two or not. Good job, everybody. So this should dissipate and start looking more like this. Become smaller. Start looking like this. Because that was huge like that. Not that it ain't there. Yeah, this is coming in. Because this wasn't always like that. Let's go. I love you guys. As reward, we won't beat up anybody for the next 6 months. Oh, goddamn. And look at all the money we brought in, going to 12%. I'm lucky to have you guys as occupants of the city. You guys are lucky to have me as a mayor. Although sometimes my tactics may seem strong and weird, you guys believe. And if not, I'll force you to believe that it's all for the greater good. The greater good. Tourist trap. Can my lock get one of those tourist traps? Anything you need, buddy. Can we get a tourist trap? Sure. And you get a tourist trap. You get a tourist trap. You guys just get parking lot. You need a tourist trap. You guys need a parking lot, but not really a tourist trap. You guys don't really have enough space. We don't have enough space. You guys don't have enough space without compromising your space. Because it's close to the amusement park. They're like, yes! Parking! They didn't see the small little sign in the corner that says, you have to have permit XYZ. Because it's a residential building parking spot. It's for the residents. Tourist trap. live in Chicago. They could get grimy out here. Like, it makes sense now. It's political tactics. It makes perfect sense. I'll allow it. I don't think I'll be able to fit it in the car. I'm gonna leave that open. Can't do that. You make me sick. That shouldn't take too long to empty out. Over here. Finally. God damn. Empty that out. We'll empty that out at the same time. Now we'll go down here. We shall open YouTube. This will shut down for now. And actually we'll open up 4 down here. I can do 2 on either end, to be honest. 2 on both ends. Airport somewhere, I think. Let's put an airport here. Probably do too. I thought I had an airport. As long as they're going in the same direction, we should be able to coordinate too. Should be now. So, I realized the other day, I don't even think a lot of women understand. But I get what it means when a chick's like, will you love me if I'm a caterpillar? I get what they mean. Even though a lot of them don't get what they mean. I don't think they do. It was a phrase they heard somebody say. And it caught on. Right? Would you love me if I was a caterpillar? That's, would you still love her if she had like 8 kids? When I thought caterpillar, I thought human centipede. What she eats, the others shit. They all line up in a single file line, and you see a whole bunch of people coming, a bunch of feet marching in, like a caterpillar. Woman with a bunch of kids. crazy, right? Like, it makes so much sense, though. They all come marching in one by one. Hurrah, hurrah. Line the fuck up. I still think she's hot. Still as beautiful as the first day I saw her. You think she got all those kids? You know what I mean? Fire! Fire! Ah! Fire! I'll save you on me. Yeah. Save the dog too. Thank God you guys are here. Old man Spider-Man, old man Spider-Man does it over, old man Spider-Man again. Can you swing from a web? Yes you can, but not for long. Look out. It's old man Spider-Man. Oh, my back. She love me if I was a caterpillar. Somebody heard their mother talking about not feeling sexy anymore. I'm like a caterpillar. Don't want to touch me anymore. Now don't worry. I still think you're sexy. I still love you as a caterpillar, boo. You really love me as a caterpillar? Because she's pregnant again, so she's emotional. Yes, boo. I love you like a caterpillar. She's like, oh, that's so sweet. And start crying. And one of the kids overheard it. She's like, I want somebody to love me like that. Would you love me if I was a caterpillar? Like, a caterpillar? You're a person. You don't love me. Ah. Hi, I'm Brandon Gordon Gap of GapGames.com. And this is City Skylines. If you're hot and I love you, yes, I will love you even if you were a caterpillar. I know one caterpillar I love. It ain't even my kids. I love you, caterpillar lady. Damn, man, this blew up fast. You ain't fucking around out here. It's money to be made. We need to make it. Yeah, you see? Yeah. can get as deep as you want, baby. Alright, she's after my man. Where is that? Thought. Just a little bit of thought, y'all. Like a satyr in Greek mythology. Half man, half goat. His bottom half is goat. Just saying, he's always surrounded by a bunch of women. I'm just saying. Put two and two together there, people. Put two and two together. It's part of his lore. He can always be found where the bitch is at. Excuse my language. Let's go. He's half goat. His bottom half is goat. Wink, wink. Greatest of all time. Popular versus when it was used. Who made it popular? Gotta remember, a lot of these things are made by people. People, horny is an emotion. I got paid enough being a perv. Or, sometimes we don't change. We just get more sophisticated. And that's why I'm convinced there's a lot of constellations we don't know about. You know how they got like the zodiac signs and shit. Because there's no way that if man created the constellations from what we see on Earth, there are no dick-shaped or boob-shaped constellations. Give a kid an Etch-a-Sketch. Look, square boobs. Like, what is that? My dick. Tell me there are no dick-shaped constellations? None that look like boobs? Somebody's cutting out a part of history. Like, that's mine right there. I call it the Big Dipper. Yours is the Little Dipper. Because just about everything we do as people is to get laid. That's why I don't like the fact that people try to be like, I don't do this to get laid, especially women. You know, I don't put in this fake hair, these fake eyelashes, and these fake eyes to look pretty and to get laid. I don't do all of this to get laid. Lie to yourself, man. Lie to your fucking self. Don't lie to me. Everything we do is to get laid. You know, that's just human nature. We build great big monuments and amusement parks, come up with great poetry and works of art, all to get laid. Women will have a baby so you don't go nowhere, so they can continue to get laid. He ain't going nowhere now. Oh, get pregnant to keep a nigga baby. Hotels, Airbnbs, etc. Everything we do in society is really to get laid, either by multiple people or for that one special person. All to get laid. A shitload of money? Nobody needs a shitload of money. Everybody wants a shitload of money to relax, to live comfortably, and get laid. But I'm rich. Gonna have me a bunch of strong, shirtless men serve me mimosas on the beach and tend to my womanly needs when I see fit. Hey, Cabana boy, put on your banana hammock and do a dance. You, suck my toes and you lick my cat. Like, man, I got pet allergies. Not that cat fool. This is why you need to have something in your mouth. You talk nonsense. Call me a liar. Exactly. Same thing with men. Going to get rich and famous so I can fuck all the bitches. Have my choose of any woman I want. It's never to just necessarily have a big house and a nice car. We don't give a shit about that. We get the big house and a nice car because it's bait to attract multiple bitches. Nobody really cares. Man will have a big house and a nice car. The only thing in this house is a bed, a TV, and a video game. Like, you got 4 floors. This is all that there is? It's a trap. It's like, don't worry, I'll make this house into a home. All 4 floors. Sorry, you only get that wing of that floor. The rest is for the other bitches. Did you just call me a bitch? Yes, I'm rich. Okay. Because women dignity go out the window when they see money. So that they can have the cabana boy. It's okay. Go with your mistress. Cabana boy. Pool boy. Gardener. I need you to service me until the mailman comes. deliver my Amazon package. By my Amazon package, I mean that amazing dick. But then they both get jealous if they find out about their mistresses and misters. Mr. Sirs? Mystery Sirs? What is a male mistress called? That's because somebody's going to take half the money. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. We can hold at 7 for a while. Lucky they started to build up. So you have a way to walk in. It's a long ass street. Because it was a solar farm. Makes no sense. Oh, that still works. Move you down. Fine, we'll cap it off with fucking dog. Didn't see that coming, did you? I think volcanoes, trash that we can't use. Feed volcano, learn how to control eruptions. Just to build up the gas, gotta learn how to burp a volcano. So therefore we can feed it, we control eruptions and lava flow so that we could create new land and new materials from our waste. Learn how to burp a volcano, build up of gas and stuff like that. Learn not to let the gas build up. Every country should have a pet volcano. Control lava flow, and lava flow creates new materials. Because that's how you create new land. Volcano eruptions. New materials equals new land equals new materials to build with. Every country should have a pet volcano. At some point that mountain was probably a volcano, or it was a pocket of gas that pushed the land upward. and the land never broke. Right, it bubbled up, and then it just fizzled out. Something of a scientist myself. As I said before, I went to genius school. They told me I was insane. They kicked me out. It's a fine line between genius and insanity. Any more hospitals? Education. Called my thoughts too radical. Like War of the Worlds. The only way for humanity to come together, aliens. It might sound far-fetched, but until we realize that there's things bigger than us to put the scope of human, into a smaller being, we won't unite. The world won't unite. We'll look at our differences, religious differences, color of skin, texture of hair, as a fucking reason to argue. As a reason to kill each other. So we realize we're one people. That's just unfortunately going to be the case. Whites believe they're better than blacks. Blacks believe they're better than whites. The whole time, Asians are trying not to be confused with Hispanics. Hispanics like, look, I'm Mexican Spanish. I'm not Spain Spanish. And Puerto Ricans like, we're black. Like, oh, there are black Puerto Ricans, but to say you're black, that's a different thing. So, it's crazy. Like, yes, there are black Puerto Ricans because the world migrates. Africans migrate here, there, and everywhere. Europeans migrate here, there, and everywhere. People of Spanish descent, South America, Spain, migrate here, there, and everywhere. So yes, there's a combination of people everywhere on this planet. So to say that Afro-Puerto Rican, Afro-Caribbean people aren't real, that would be false. But to say because you're Puerto Rican, you're of African descent, I could argue that. But again, that goes into race, you know, and not just we're all humans. I'll argue Dominican Republic people are more African than fucking Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans more European, if you ask me. That's why they have lighter skin. Dominican Republic people from the DR, they have more darker skin because they have more African in their blood. I'm not saying they don't have any, because again, everybody around the world migrates and find new lands to settle in and, you know, mix with the indigenous, stuff like that. Fire! Oh man, Spider-Man, Spider. God damn it. Beat me there. Just don't web swing as fast as I used to. Oh, nice! Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Can he swing from a web? Yes, he can, but not all the time. Look out. Here comes the Spider-Man. Where the hell is the ambulance? Where the hell is the fire truck? My back. Oh, my back. Oh, that's out of here. Taxi! I need the spider bike. Where is? You guys don't have one over here? God damn, they're all the way over there. It's very alarming. Who wants to make way? You guys shall be heavily compensated. So what's your police force like? Oh shit. It's over here. Ah shit. The fire ruined everything. Just to get away with murder. We did? I did. I know you didn't. That one time. Freeze! Police. Just needed confessing, Big Tony. You're the first person to call me big and not fat. I appreciate that. Shut your fat ass up, going to jail. You, my friend, just made an enemy for life. Ah, I cracked myself up. See? That's why it's rated TPMA. Mature audience. I talk about a bunch of shit. From Would You Love Me If I'm a Caterpillar? To Women Being Purrs, using me for my man meat. That's probably one of them right now. Man meat now. At least take me out first. Shut up, bitch. Said man meat. They should all be connected to the grid. Shouldn't have to have all of those wires everywhere. CBMA? Said everything everybody does is to get laid. Lie to me if you want. Don't get me wrong, not like some people don't do things for themselves. Just out of the pure thrill of it. Like I want a six-pack. Because I always thought having a six-pack was badass. Which reminds me, I gotta do my crunches before I get too late. You know? Take me a poopy. Just thinking about it, man. Fuck. You know? I want that because I want that. But to say having a six-pack won't get me laid, that would just be talking nonsense. I talk a lot of things. I don't talk nonsense. Now shut up. Off with his head. Nothing but a body to me. Time for me to catch a body. Nobody asks you to think. And shut up. Sit there and look handsome. Matter of fact, put the shirt over your head. Just leave your stomach out. But what of my smarts? I was told women like a guy that's smart. Now, who told you that? Pish posh. Must have been your mother. What do we want? A hot guy. Ladies for you, man. Chicks, man. Off with his head. Then women call us sexist. Ain't that bad, bitch? I listen to you ladies because I love you all. So I listen to everything you say. I'm like, y'all ain't shit. God damn. Alright, you guys watch this for a little bit. While I go take a poop, get ready to exercise. I'm back. I'm back. Ah,
Boy, sounds. So I could do my ab machine workout, the Adaptator 5000. So controversial topic. Taking the poop, reading through shit. Uh, a game company went out their way to be like, we ain't putting no gay shit in our video games. I'm like, the fact they had to go out the way to say that is a red flag. And like representation matters to me, especially as a black. I myself get tired of playing as white protagonists. Every time I'm some white man saving the world. It becomes a bit of a bother. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. It becomes a bit of a bother sometimes. Every game, I'm some white man saving the world. So I could get every time there's a love interest in the game for some people, they're like, it's some heterosexual shit. Games, they give you an option of wooing different people. I like, like, no, I don't want to go on a date with, what's his name from Cyberpunk? Like, I'm sorry. I thought this was a friendship thing. You know? That's cool versus forced. GTA. Excuse San Andreas, your relationship with Catalina. You know, things like that, they kind of force a perspective on it. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. That's 20. So, just certain, where's my control? Oh, hand. Not in my hand, but right here. There's certain things that's like, you gotta watch. I'm at 20. The goal is 100. I let that work itself out. We gotta open up two more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 30. Trust me, it works. How do I know it worked? The second day, I did 100, which was Friday, because I got it on Thursday. I did my first 100 Thursday. Did my second 100 Friday. Friday, I went to work, and I sat down, and I was like, oh, shit. So I know it works. Sat down, and I leaned forward. Like, oh, my Lord. I didn't even lean forward, like, a lot. It was slightly. Like, oh, shit. So I know it works. We're at 30. This will be 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 40. So I know it works. I sat down, put my elbows on my knees. I was like, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. So I know it works. I'll officially start my 30-day challenge. I'll do 30 days, well, 28 days for the month of February. 28 days straight, no break. Have my official weigh-in and my body picture. Hopefully by then, hoping I get my damn sauna shirt. Haven't received my sauna shirt yet. I'm waiting on my sauna shirt. Purchased this from the TikTok shop.
Bitch been on 100 ways to get a man cheap with no hope.
My wife, I should be getting it today. He said estimated delivery date today. Hopefully I get it before I go to work. We're at 40. This will be 50. That's 10. 50. Let's check on our garbage. Oh, I did not open up one here. Oh, I did. Do another 10. This would be 60. Ten. 60. There's 4 settings. Supposedly, I only seen 3. I gotta double check. I got it on 2. Intermediate. I got a sauna shirt that should help me sweat, burn a little bit more fat around the midsection, upper body. So I'll be cool. Let's go for 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 70. This ain't the first year of this roller coaster for me. I've been on my exercise journey for 4 years, 5 years. Last year was a cheat year. I really relaxed most of the year. Did my cardio, I did push-ups, did a few sit-ups, but for the most part, I used it to relax, let my body catch up to the stress I've been putting on it. Ate, and it wasn't until I was able to gain steady weight that I started exercising again, which really ended up at the end of the year. Holiday season, Christmas, Thanksgiving through Christmas, I really gained weight. But that's how I know, I'm at a healthy spot. Because it's not like I'm eating and can't gain, and it's not like I'm eating and still losing. Because at one point I was eating and still losing weight. It's going to be on the tuna diet, but I can't do the tuna diet. I have a different job. The job is a little bit more physically demanding. So, therefore, I can't. That diet is insufficient. It's not going to give me enough energy and nutrients. In order to keep up the exercise and the work. My other job, I was able to take a nap throughout the day, and it was less physical. This one is a little bit more physical. I walk all day. I walk about, days I work, I walk about 5.5, 6 miles a day just at the job. So I can't, I gotta eat. We're at 70. Let's do 80. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 80. I know I'm doing them right. You're not supposed to have a curve in your back. Really. You got to make sure you keep your core tight, especially while you're doing them. So suck it in. you know, uh, it's a single rail one, so I don't have to worry about them being uneven because it keeps it even. Knees to elbows. Knees to elbow. I don't let it hit all the way to the floor while I'm doing the crunches. Try to make sure you hold it before it hit the bottom. Don't let it hit the bottom. We're at 80. And I say we, those who are watching and supporting. Even the haters that's there watching and not supporting. Like, you ain't never gonna get it. At least you see me doing it. You know I'm doing it. Or else you wouldn't be hating. Do 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You out of here? Be safe. That's 90. Like I said, they're gonna be like, off with his head. He thinks too much. Last set of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 100. That's my 100 for the day. Easy to fold up. Easy to store. $100 a day. Ooh, hot as shit now. Here, sweating. What's up are you doing? Tending the garden. That's what I'm doing. Grow something. Work towards the goal and make a change. Your body is one thing that's like, if you don't put the work into it, it'll never change. You know? And it's something that requires consistency. If you don't consistently put the work into it, it will never change. Nobody else can do it for you. Nobody else can take credit for it. Your parents might try to take credit for it. That's my genes. So can't nobody put in this work for you. There's a lot of things in life that you won't see change for a while. Again, like working on yourself, your attitude, things like that. You won't see change for a while. Because it's not just the change in you, it's the change on the outside of affecting you. That takes consistency work and it's intangible. There is no physical manifestation of it outside of a better well-being. Just food for thought. So let the haters hate. Let the naysayers naysay. So they want to touch your body. Tell them you can look, but don't you touch. Before I lose it. I think that should be the city's next step. Not this one, the actual city I live in. Maybe costs. Hiding the wires. They should hide them under the alleys. The circuit breakers and access panels at above ground. So that way, if you got to fix something, you shut off the alley and you don't have to shut off the street. It'll save us from bad weathers, like that damaged power lines and shit. Oh, yep, it's almost under that line. It's working. Time and consistency. It's been like 4 years. You ain't too far from the dump site. Shut up. I also think more local dump sites will help. I've done construction work, and no dump site to dump construction material is a problem. So local dump sites to dump construction material for when you're trashing out a building and stuff would help. Fine. I gotta start getting ready for work just in case I can't drive to work. So I'll save this here. We made great progress today. We built up an area. We moved some solar panels, creating the airport, park. We've got most of our trash under control. Pretty soon I'll almost be able to turn off all the incinerators over there. GG. Good game, Gap Games. GapGames.com. Talk about it.